There we go. You guys ready for this? So I think I have a better title for the stream today than last time. I had to change it. I changed the title for the last stream when I uploaded to YouTube to be better, but because we didn't do anything with the Dissident Priests. That might be later today, maybe tomorrow. But today, we have to deal with the fact that we are now cursed with the divine disease known as Corpus. So there is that. So we gotta go search out, Telvanni Wizard guy. And get his help to help cure a disease. Which, if we didn't get cured, well, we'd turn into a zombie, go crazy, and die. So, yeah, let's go get that cured. Alright, so we had just done the 6th house base and gotten all of the loot from there. We cleared it out. Found out that the Fist of Ranglefoof? The really nice gauntlet that matches the one that we found. Fist of Randigolf. We only found the right fist. We need to find the left one, which Morrowind Rebirth moved it. I may or may not have looked up where that is. We'll stumble across it naturally, but I may know where it is. And then, what's those glass boots to sell? Those would sell for a good amount. But yeah, let's check our journal real quick. Yes, promote me to Traveler, but is very worried about my corpse disease. My best chances to cure is Deviath Fear, an ancient Telvanni wizard who runs a corpsarium for victims of the disease with the Dwemer artifact at 1,000 gold. Caius gave me. I should go to Tel Fear and persuade him to cure my corpse disease. I must hurry back to my master when I get cured, because Caius knows how to get the lost prophecies Nubani Messiah asked for, which is the Dissident Priests. So as soon as I get Corpus cured, we can go back. Let's go to the store and sell some of our other loot. Those pauldrons, I want to keep those. I like the look of the bone mold armor. So we're going to keep it here until we get our own house. I also may have looked up where marksman trainers are. Turns out there's no blades trainer for marksman, which is obnoxious. But I know roughly where some marksman trainers are. So if we're near one, I can go and I can get some training. It is 5 a.m. No store is going to be open. We'll wait for 3 hours. Let's go see. Actually, if I wanted the best price for these boots, the glass boots. I know what I need to do to get the best price for those boots. Dang, that thunder's loud. was also going to just check quests. That's in Vivek. I don't know why this is still a quest. I don't know why the quest is enclosed. Fighters Guild, Lyriel's Debt. Okay, so that's down in Vivek as well. Necromancers of Voss, that's way up north. And that's the Old Run branch of the guild. Imperial Cult, The Haunting. Okay, I need to go back to Ebonheart for that. So I have a few things down near Vivek that I need to deal with. Do I have any books? No, I don't have any books. Alright, if I'm gonna do this right, if I want to get a good amount of gold for those glass boots, we need to go to the Mages Guild first. And then travel up to Caldera. I could walk. But why walk when you can teleport? Yes. Oh, yeah, they're screaming at me for having Corpus. Get away, get away. Caldera. Not the door I wanted. Now let's hope Creeper still was willing to do business with me even though I have Corpus. Either that or I hope Morrowind Rebirth didn't completely screw over how he works. I hear you up there, Creeper. You're creeping. You have about half the gold that you normally do. And you're still just as broken. But unfortunately, I can only do that. You don't have nearly as much gold as you used to have. You used to have 5 grand. I was hoping to get full price for those. Unfortunately not. Silver staff and the wooden staff of fire. Let's go just quick sell those to the armorer here. I want to get some repair hammers as well. How you doing? Yes. Would you want that? You take those? Sweet. Could you give me 5 hammers? That'd be great. Yeah, I think that's it. Total sold 0. What about 10? 9. 6? 1. 1. I'll pay you 1. Alright. Let's repair some of our gear. There we go. How many hammers do we use up? We only use 2. Oh. Looks like armor is getting better. Alright, we're at almost 8,000 gold. Is there anything that you have that's really expensive that I would want? Nope. Except for the adamantium shield. Armor rating 40 compared to my Dwemer shield armor rating 29. That is a very nice shield, and I'd be willing to pay for it. But not at the moment. Alright. I forget, is there an apothecary in town? I don't believe so. Nope. Alright. So, Deviath Fear, we don't know where he is. He's not on the map. I know he's roughly in this area. I don't know exactly where. So I think the best thing for us to do, most efficient thing, is we are going to take the guild guide here to Sadrith Mora. Hey, get away from me. You got corpus disease. You can't get cured of corpus. Get away! Just teleport me. You don't have to touch me. Just teleport me to Wolverine Hall. See? That wasn't so hard. Now, none of you probably want to talk with me, due to the old flesh-eating disease and all that. I mean, that's just a guess. Ooh, dang, it's foggy. I went out the wrong door. That is not a useful door. Oh, so it's up the stairs. Actually, Fighters Guild, do you guys got anything for me to do? You look like you're in charge. Advancement? I am now the warder. Haha, I advanced in the Fighters Guild. Do you have any orders for me? The Renia Marcena wants to provide some assistance with her expedition into the Dwemer ruins of Notre Dame's. Go to Notre Dame's, the Dwemer ruin far south of Sadrith Mora, and talk with her. Let her clear out the necromancers there and report back to me. Or help her clear out the necromancers. I'll mark the position on your thing. Sweet. Alright. We'll do that sometime later. Here we go. No, I don't want to do any acrobatics training at the moment. Or I could jump off from the top. Now, if our acrobatics was like 50, I'd be slightly more inclined to do that. But it's not. I don't even think we've hit 20. And this is Dirty Muriel's Corner Club. Yeah, we don't need to go there. I do wish to talk with a Telvanni about fear, dude. Let's see, what would be the best way? Find someone to talk to. Hello, merchant. People don't like me because of my disease, but I have some ectoplasm and a ring and an amulet. Don't ask where they came from. You don't want to know. Mm, 13? There we go. Alright. The Gateway Inn. Maybe. I was thinking more of a local place, though. That's just someone's house. I believe that's the slave market. Curiosity, what do you sell? Steel and bone mold. Got it. Milos Kadar. Every lie. I talked to you. Oh there, Outlander. Here to buy slaves? Slavery is quite legal in these parts, you know. I can help you find someone in particular. Someone in particular. Gateway. Alright, so the Gateway Inn is where I want non-Telvanni. But I want Telvanni. That didn't help. And you don't know...
I couldn't possibly. Too busy.
You don't know the Telvanni I'm trying to find? Alright. Farah's hole in the wall. Let's see. Nope, you don't know him either. First time stepped with Mora. Blah blah blah. Nope. How about you? Nope. Farah. Do you know who I need to talk to? Nope. I should actually go directly just talk to the Telvanni. You have the corpus that Outlander can't get cured. Temple Imperial Shralt, blah blah blah, and get cured. Frankie, yes, except I can't get cured. Excuse me, miss. Ah, you do training. For marksmen, you say? I wish to train my marksman. I have gold. Let's spend it. I want to eventually be able to hit something.
I don't have a lot of patience for questions, Outlander.
Alright, we're at about 6 grand. Our marksman is 21. Let's level it up a few more times. 22. 23. Well, we'll get our marksmanship to 25. Marksman's now at 25. We're ready to level. Let's... Do they rent a room here? What's your trade? You're a bounty hunter. Oh. You have surprisingly little dialogue. Alright, maybe we will go to the Gateway Inn. Maybe we will. Or we could check up in the tower. Forgot, these are all Telvanni buildings, which are cool and all, but I bet these were a pain to nav mesh. You're wearing Ashlander clothes, but you're an orc. What you do is your own affair. I mean, makes sense. You don't want to talk to me due to being all corpusy and everything. is the proprietor? No, you're not them. Nope, you're just a slave. Do you own the inn? I'm Angatheril? I guess that's his name. The prefect of hospitality here at the Gateway Inn. Shall I tell you about my trade, or do you need hospitality papers, or perhaps you are open to an offer of work? What are hospitality papers? According to the collective articles of the Council of the Great House Tovani, outhouse and outlander guests inside of the Mora may not travel in town or speak to or conduct any business with citizens, tradesmen, publicans, unless they have hospitality papers. This is the... Hey, Sammy, welcome to chat. Welcome to the stream today. This is for the comfort and safety of our guests. As a prefect of hospitality in Savithamora, I can provide you with these papers for 25 gold. Yeah, sure. I can spend 25 for hospitality papers. Thank you, and here are your papers. They permit you to travel in town and speak to and conduct business with citizens, tradesmen, and publicans anywhere in Savithamora. Of course, we hope you stay here at the Gateway Inn. Yeah, well, it's nice to hear. I wish to stay at the Gateway. Your trade. You're a mage. Oh, that doesn't feel scummy at all. I want a bed. Do you not have beds? Or are you not going to rent to me because I have Corpus? Who are you? You want me to go away? Maybe someone on the top floor. Nope, that doesn't help. That's a hammock. I don't believe I can sleep there. You're also not in charge.
I don't believe it off.
What game are you playing?
What was that?
Sammy? What game has you stuck? Alright, well. I guess we're not sleeping right now. Ow! Okay, that was a drop. Origins. Do you mean Dragon Age Origins? Oh, look, a lighthouse. Alright, screw sleeping. I guess. Yeah, that game is hard. I played through it on easy. Oh, I forgot about the Telvanni headquarters there. The just sphere with the vine wrapped around it. It's great. It's beautiful. We probably won't see the inside for a while, but it is awesome. Yes, I wish to travel to... I don't know where I need to go. So that doesn't help at all. Do you... I guess I will have to go talk with the Telvanni, but I want to rest first. And because I can't rest apparently in the inn, because I have Corpus, we have to find somewhere out of town where we can sleep. I think that is actually vanilla water sounds. I don't think I changed that. It is a very, excuse me, pleasant sound. There we go, we can rest here. Rest until healed. There we go. Ascended to level 7. You resolve to continue pushing yourself. Perhaps there's more to you than you thought. Strength up for sure. Agility up. Finally. That's what happens when we can train marksmanship. Get our agility up. And endurance or speed? We'll do speed to 36. Ascended. Yeah. Now I believe we are also primed. Next time we sleep, we will hit level 7. Unfortunately, because none of our training has carried over, we're not going to get many bonuses unless I do more like marksman training. Ooh, but look at that. Strength of 73 now. But that's boosted with Corpus, which... Oh. That just fortifies strength by 1 point. But the Fists of Randagulf is fortified strength 15 points, which is amazing. And then if I get the other Fist of Randagulf, that's fortified agility 15 to 20 points, something like that. Which would be awesome. So I do have to figure out where fear is. I need to go to Tell Fear. We're gonna go, while I'm thinking about it, let's go train up some marksmanship. We're gonna spend more of our gold, but that's fine. I'm fine with spending gold to train marksmanship. It's a muffin. Because that'll in turn get our agility up, which will in turn let us hit more often. So I'm fine with spending the money on that. I don't really need new armor or weapons at the moment, so. Yes, training. 1, 2. Alright, we're down to 1,800 gold. Do I have some kind of survival blood? No. No, Sammy, I just wanted to eat a muffin. That's literally it. I'm collecting muffins and I eat them occasionally. Nothing crazier than that. Alright, so surely someone here must know more about where Tel Fear is. This is Tel Naga. You have full dwarven armor. I'm looking... Rumors. Have you heard about the gateway haunting? A ghost is haunting the south turret bedchamber. Somebody drive it out? Somebody drives it out? And it comes right back. The gateway is too new to have its own haunts. Some sorcerer up to mischief, my guess. But it's ruining business at the gateway. And the proprietor is not happy. It'd be good if someone were to take care of that. I could probably do that. Specific place. But you're just going to tell me about here. Set with Mora. Yeah, you're not gonna... Nobody's gonna have anything to tell me where Tel Fear is. I guess I'm just gonna have to go find it. Let's just quick double check that I have some Rising Force potions. I do. We're good. We're just gonna have to brave the wilderness. That was stupid of me. That could have killed me. And try to locate this Telvanni wizard stronghold ourselves. Since we're going to be fighting pretty low-level things out here, actually a bow underwater I don't think actually helps at all. But I can try and I can attempt to hit things now. Now that my marksman is at 29 and our agility is at 40, hitting things might happen occasionally. Actually, this really clear night is going to be really convenient for trying to find Telfir. You can see Telvanni Tower is quite a bit in the distance. I don't think that's Telfir. That might be it. I think it's more that way. But we'll see. Hello, Kagudi. Oh, I hit it. I actually hit something. Marksman is actually now slightly viable. It's only viable because that thing's stuck on a rock, but I did kill something with a bow. Oh, you're gonna take 3 arrows, aren't you? Oh, my case of corpus is worsened. Oh, great. Oh, great. Diseased. Dispose of corpse. Please don't say I got a different disease. So now corpus drains 1 point more? No. Didn't really change anything. Alright. We're going to continue on our way to what I hope is Telfir. Looks like we got some slaughterfish. Get our block up. Oh, Lencia, welcome to chat. Welcome to the stream today. Hope you are doing well on this fine day. What in that? Electric slaughterfish? I don't like that. I don't like whatever mod added that. Why would you give us electrified slaughterfish? It just seems mean. I think that's Telfir. We'll see when we get closer. Great, more swimming. Come and get some slaughterfish. Okay, regular slaughterfish. No problem. We can deal with those. I mean, I dealt with the electric one too, not a problem, but... Is that... Are those god rays from the sunrise? If that's what that is, that's awesome. Hold on, let me get up on the hill here. Okay, we're gonna watch the sunrise, because that looks absolutely beautiful. That's actually a decently realistic sunrise for a game. Those shaders, Morrowind Graphic Extender, they know what they're about. Just the god rays coming over the rocks and everything. That is beautiful. Alright, we gotta go get our corpus cured. I really hope this is Telfir. Yes! Haha, we guessed it. Correct. I forgot about I just remembered this dude and his daughters that I think are also his wives. He's like Craster from Game of I don't know. This guy's weird, but hey. Bayet Fear. Are you here to plunder the dungeon? Have you got corpus disease? Or do you want to talk with I want to talk with him. He's up above in his study. Maybe you can fly. You can't get there can't get up there unless you can fly. Or have potions. Sorry. But why would you ask if I'm here to plunder the dungeon? You'd be surprised how many people come here trying to steal Lord Fear's treasures. He does have quite a collection of relics and artifacts, but he keeps them down in the corpusarium. And who wants to risk catching corpus disease? Not to mention, who wants to get ripped in half? Pity. We don't see many good thieves here. Just the stupid ones. I mean, I suppose getting ripped in half is not necessarily always on everyone's to-do list. Nor is catching corpus. Hold on a second, I was just refreshing the Twitch page. There we go. So, upstairs... Except not upstairs. Upper floor. What's the best way to get there? What is... Really, the architecture in here is just... It's cool, but it's just bad. Who are you? Out of curiosity, who... Yeah, what's your background? You're a savant.
Do you want something?
Okay. There's someone's bedroom. That's how we get up. Alright. We'll take a standard rising force. Let me take our helmet off. There he is. That's the man we need to talk to. The man with full Daedric armor. I believe this is the only full set in the game? I'm trying to remember. He also has some really cool cool stuff here. Like this is where you can get the Daedric Crescent. I'm trying to remember where that is. There's like something. There's something you.
Do you want something?
I do. Politely show him the. No, I'm not going to just show him the Dwemer artifact. I'm going to give it to him. It is a gift, as we've learned. Giving of gifts is a big thing in Morrowind. So I'm going to offer the Dwemer artifact as a gift. A gift for me? How thoughtful and shrewd. I suppose you know I'm a collector, and that such a gift is bound to please me. I congratulate you on your diplomatic skill. So, why have you tried to butter me up? Come to consult the great Deviath Fear? Do you have the divine disease? Want to plunder the dungeon? Or leer at my daughters? I don't want to leer at your daughters, but I'm curious about your daughters. Not bad for something born in a jar, eh? Charming and talented. Not daughters, really. Little project, a side benefit of my research into corpus disease. Made them myself, from my own flesh. Nice, aren't they? I forgot that's what was weird about them. They're clones. Telvanni are so weird. I mean, all the other Mages guilds and all the other Elder Scrolls games, they have some questionable practices occasionally. And then you have the Telvanni, which are the Rick Sanchez of mages. It's like, yeah, I studied this zombifying disease, and I cloned myself using the disease, and I made my own daughters. Nice, aren't they? Alfie Fear, Bayet Fear, Delet Fear, and Oopse Fear? Quite a comfort to me in my old age. Har har. Ha ha. I don't know how I should take that laugh. I don't know. What do you mean by comfort in your old age? Are we talking benevolence here, or are we going down a creepy rabbit hole? What can you tell me about? Is the sharpest of my girls in wit and tongue. Gets on my nerves sometimes, but conflict is the spice of life. Bayet is the sweet one, eager to please and be pleased. An excellent cook and a lovely singing voice. Delet Fear? Deaf creepy. Yeah, I know, Del. He's creepy. But he is stylish with that Daedric armor. Also, welcome to chat. Welcome to the stream today. Hope you are doing well. Is the efficient one, organized and orderly. She acts as our steward, manages accounts, maintains supplies, and keeps the tower and Corpsarium running. And what about the last one? With the biggest heart. She takes care of the inmates of the Corpsarium and helps with my researches. I don't think that's the plural that you want there. But yes, I do happen to have the divine disease. The magical principles of corpus disease are elusive and miraculous, far more subtle and powerful than any conventional sorcery or enchantment. I'm persuaded that it is in some manner the curse or blessing of a god. Perhaps the curse, both a curse and a blessing. The victim, of course, cannot appreciate the marvelous nature of corpus. It saps the mind and destroys the body. But to a wizard, it is a profound and glorious mystery. A riddle worth a long lifetime of study. Yeah, I have the disease, so what can you tell me about it? How interesting. Did you know that corpus makes you immune to disease? Have you heard of the prophecies of the Neverine? Ashlander said the Neverine would be immune to disease. I've always thought maybe I have the Neverine down in my Corpsarium. I don't even know it. The Neverine is a fat, disgusting corpus monster. And mad as a marsh rat. Wouldn't that be funny? No? Yeah, explain to him that there's a good chance that I might actually be the Neverine. That's a fascinating story you tell. So, you might be the Neverine. It means nothing, of course. Corpus victims have all sorts of delusions, but let me think. I've got a potion. In theory, it should cure corpus. Doesn't work, though. Probably kill you. Killed all my test subjects. You've got nothing to lose before I can give it to you. I want you to look around below, down the Corpsarium. I know what's in store for you if you don't take the potion. And while you're there, I want you to pick up a pair of boots. Her victim, he calls himself Yagrum Bargrin, my oldest patient. Handy fellow, fixes things for me. Bring the boots back, and I'll let you have the potion. Alright, so I just gotta go down there and get some boots. What plunder the dungeon? When you've lived for thousands of years, you need a hobby. Something you love, something always sparks your interest. I collect treasures, invite thieves to steal them. I'm a collector and a sportsman. I collect enchanted items and ancient artifacts. I have quite a few Dwemer pieces, and as a sportsman, I love letting thieves try to steal my well-guarded treasures. Only a few rules. 1, don't hurt the inmates. 2, don't hurt my daughters. My warden and guards can look out for themselves. Alright. Actually, what about that warden? Vithala Kai, the Argonian, is my warden of the Corpsarium. Quite a fighter. Tough as nails, self-taught. Works out with my daughters, who are no slouches when at the martial arts themselves. Kai was one of the last of my slaves. Freed him so that he wouldn't leave. Kept him on as a hireling, then made him my partner. Excellent fellow, fine companion. Not an intellectual, you understand, but good company for me and my daughters. Alright. Good to hear that he's doing good work. He's freeing the slaves. There's some other cool stuff around here. Why is that bowl upside down? It bothers me. Corpus weepings. Is it in? It's in the lockbox.
There is someone watching me. I can tell.
I think it's in the lockbox or the chest. There's some really nice gear in there, if I remember correctly. Digit Crescent and something else. So if we're gonna go into the Corpsarium, I do wanna see what else you have going on up here. Oh, it's just one of his daughters there. Yeah, I have the corpus disease. Blah blah. Why is everything locked level 100 and trapped? Maybe I shouldn't fall down all the time like that. That'd probably be a good idea. Probe bent. Alright. Onyx Hall. From here, I think we go... Yeah, that's down to the Corpsarium, but we're going to rest first. So we're going to go out here. Can't rest there. How about the Solar Island? Can we rest there? Yep, we good. Alright, we're going to rest until healed. And we ascended to level 8. There we go. Strength, agility, and one more point. We will put that into luck. Why not? The secret does seem to be hard work, yes. But it's also kind of blind passion. And inspiration. Indeed. Alright. So before... Oh, great. That didn't actually heal me. It didn't actually rest until healed. No. Or did I not actually hit rest until healed? I think I just hit rest. Alright, that's fine. We're healed enough. I'm going to take a quick bathroom break, guys. I'll be back in 3 minutes. But in the meantime, enjoy the lapping of waves and the wonderful music. Be right back. And we're back. Hopefully that wasn't too long of a wait for you guys. I want to do a bit more exploring of the Corpsarium than I've done before. So I know he talks about artifacts down there, and I've never really gone looking for them. Mainly because I think I'm just too low level for most things. For dealing with things down here, so I just do it once, talk with the people, and then leave. Do you have a little secret? Some words should only be shared by friends. Even though I have Corpus, can I win your friendship? You lost a little secret. I like you, but not enough to tell you that. Oh. Oh, come on. $86. Come on, that's high enough, right? We hit 90. I felt sad when I skipped past it. Go back up. I don't know if I'll be able to consistently hit 90. I missed my chance. I mean, we're actually doing good at persuasion. We're not losing. We're not dropping down to 0. I mean, we're hovering pretty high. There we go, 92. Little secret. That is privileged information. I'm sorry. Okay, so you actually don't have a little secret. Is what I'm getting from that. Alright, we got the Corpsarium. And you are the warden. Wow, it is dark in here. I am Vishtakai, warden of the Corpsarium. I am here to warn you, do not harm the inmates. If you've come to plunder the dungeon, you must endure their attacks. And take your chances with me, their warden and protector. Plunder the dungeon. For his own amusement, permits thieves to test their skills by attempting to steal treasures he kept below in the Corpsarium. The dangers are fearful, the inmates savage, and they carry the most terrifying disease of Tamriel. The treasures themselves are guarded by traps and terrors, and the guards, myself chief among them, will take great delight in trying to kill you. This is the rules. Abide by them or leave. Yes, I'm not here though to plunder the dungeon. I'm here to enter the Corpsarium and talk with some dude. Little secret. You're the warden, right? Yeah. I don't have a torch, do I? Yep, I don't have a torch, nor do I have any sort of night eye. Great. And I can't hurt the inmates. Thankfully, they're all really slow. Where gonna open that gate. Ow, no, let me get past you. I don't know, I don't see any loot down there. I would like to stop aggroing these guys. Not. This is the dead end, isn't it? Yeah, it looks like it on the local map there. Alright, so if I sneak here, will they stop coming after me? I don't think so, actually. I was kind of hoping that there'd be some loot in the water here. What's up on the rock here? No? Probably all just be in chests. Oh, you're still here. Okay, we're gonna draw you into the big room and I can kite around you. No problem. I do kind of like the fact that you're not allowed to hurt them, which means combat just straight isn't an option. I don't have to try for combat because you just shouldn't. Alright, on curiosity, is there anything actually down here? There's some bubbles. I'm not seeing any treasure. What's up, dude? Oh, here we go. Great. It's high enough level where there's no way I'm getting that. You guys should just ignore all the treasure in here. Because, yeah, they're all going to be in locked level 100 chests. And trapped. So unless I have an amulet or something of unlocking that would unlock 100, which would be amazing to have. There's just no way I'm getting those. If I had to guess, over here it's going to be the same thing. Any chest that I find. Yep. Lock level 100. Like, I'm sure this is awesome gear in here. But, there's no way I'm getting it. At least not right now. And especially now with this character. I have 0 security skill. Don't have lockpicks. I mean, it's nice that I now know where all the chests are. I mean, I have an amulet of opening, but it's open 25 points on touch. If I could enchant an amulet that was open 100 points on touch, and then I could just take the traps. Like, I could attempt to get rid of the traps, but worst comes to worst, I could just take the damage from the traps and hope to not die with enough healing potions. So if I could somehow get an amulet that had a open 100 points on touch, I could actually raid the Corpsarium here. But that is most likely never going to happen. Because I'm trying to think of how how much an amulet like that would cost to enchant. First, you would definitely need a grand soul gem. Screw it. I want to see what's over there. You would definitely need a grand soul gem. And you would probably need at least 10k of gold. So you could open 100 points on touch. I'm curious. I just thought of something. If you activate a container, if you're using telekinesis, and it's trapped, would the trap still harm you? That's certainly an interesting question. Oh, hey, look. Another chest. Trapped and locked at level 100. I am so glad that these guys aren't hostile in here. Oh, hey, you're the last daughter. You take care of the corpus victims. Be careful if you're going to prowl around down here. We will be very angry if you hurt any of our patients. And our patients can be quite a handful. I'll tell you, strong as an ogrim and twice as mean. What do you think of, As you know, he's probably the oldest and most powerful wizard alive. Not counting liches, or divine sorcerers like Vivek, of course. And there may be some older in the west, on Somerset Isle, perhaps. I don't think there's a kinder, more generous wizard alive. Not that there's much competition in the kind and generous wizard department, I grant you. Do you have a secret? Oh. I was just talking about slavery. What do you have to say about the Corpusarium? Not too much. But, the most ugly creature in the world, Yagrum Begarn, the last living dwarf who has a green beard and is horribly obese on his spider leggies. Ah, you here for the Dwemer boots? Tell my gracious keeper that I have done what I could. Only a Dwemer mage crafter could have done so much. But only idiots could have created these boots. It shames my race that we must be judged by these work of such lackwit blunderers. Your race? Once I was master crafter in the service of Lord Cragnac, the chief architect of the great Second Empire freeholds, and the greatest enchanter of his time. I cannot match the genius of Lord Cragnac, but I could, but what he could envision, I and my colleagues could build. All of that is gone forever. I still retain my cunning. My hands and eyes fail me, and my memories have long since faded. My only consolation is that each day to mock the gods who destroyed my race and condemned my race to this bleak existence. What is this bleak existence you speak of? Since the disappearance of the dwarves, I've been alone in this world, trapped in this grim prison. I can only scarcely move, and my fellow inmates are scarcely good company. The risk of corpus disease deters most visitors, but if you've met with cultivated minds, undaunted by terrors of the Corpusarium, you might mention your recent interview with the last living dwarf. The last living dwarf, you say? This is how I style myself. I do not know for a fact that I'm the last, but in my travels, thousands of years ago, I never encountered another. And since I've been here, I often ask Lord Fear, but he says he's never heard of a credible rumor of another Dwemer on Tamriel, or in any outer realm. So, me and my friend, we did a UASP binge one afternoon. We tried to go down the Dwemer rabbit hole. And so this line came up, or in any outer realms. So outer realms are like other planes of oblivion. Even some of like the smaller pocket dimensions would be considered outer realms. So apparently Dagoth Fear, or Lord Fear, not Dagoth Fear, Lord Fear. Apparently he just travels to other planes of oblivion sometimes. Like, yeah, let's go to Cold Harbor for a weekend. I mean, he would. He's nuts. But even apparently on all the different planes of oblivion that he's visited, he has not heard of another dwarf. So when the dwarves disappeared, they weren't teleported to another outer plane. Unless they went to a more outer plane, I guess. So I don't know. What can you tell me about the disappearance of the dwarves? I cannot say what happened. I was not there to observe. I was in an outer realm. Oh, not outer planes, outer realm. So he was apparently being on in another realm, another plane of oblivion, I guess. Spared him from whatever happened. So apparently whatever magic or whatever happened to the dwarves was local to Tamriel, or Nirn at least. I was not there to observe. I was in the Outer Realm at the time, and when I came back, my people were gone. I left Red Mountain, wandering Tamriel for years, searching our deserted colonies, looking for a survivor or an explanation. Then a long time ago, I returned to Red Mountain, still looking for answers. Instead, I found corpus disease, and I've been here ever since. I have theories, if you're interested. Theories. Lord Cragnac, the foremost arcane philosopher and mage crafter of my era, devised tools to shape mythopoetic forces. Then you get down the rabbit hole. This is when Morrowind gets really philosophical and nuts. Mythopoetic forces. We're not talking like supernatural force. We're talking mythopoetic. Interesting. Intending to transcend the limits of Dwemer mortality. However, in reviewing his formulae, some logicians argued that the side effects were unpredictable, and errors might be catastrophic. I think Cragnac might have succeeded in granting our race eternal life, with unforeseen consequences, such as hostile displacement to an outer realm. Or he may have erred and utterly destroyed our race. Like, they could have been teleported to a space between realms? Or I don't know. They're gone. But yes, I am here for the Dwemer boots. Lord Fear tamed these enchanted Dwemer boots from an unfortunate thief, and given the quality of their craftsmanship, little wonder the fellow came to a bad end. I could do nothing for them. The fundamental enchantment is flawed. I might as well start over again. If such a pair of boots could still be fashioned in these benighted later days. But I've done my best. Take them to Lord Fear with my sincere apologies. I think we talked to them about everything else. We talked about my race, bleak existence, blah blah blah, theories. No, I haven't talked to him about Gracious Keeper. I owe my life to Lord Fear. He took me in when I was a mad monster, out of my mind. In time, I emerged from the dementia, and now I am quite lucid, most of the time, though my body is still a grotesque and useless prison, and I still have some feeble hope for a cure. Lord Fear has tried many spells and potions. None have helped, but neither have they harmed me. If anyone can cure this disease, Lord Fear can, I suppose. Yeah, yeesh. You're the most hideous thing ever.
Ramatwa was you.
I mean, that's not an understatement. Why is there just a hunk of corpus meat here? You serving it to him? So many locked chests I want to open. Alright. Out of curiosity, these Dwemer boots. I want them. I want them. Can I have them? The Dwemer boots of flying. Levitate 1 to 100 points for 10 seconds. I'll take that variability. I'm not ashamed of using luck to fly. Let's do a little bit more exploring. Let me guess, this is... Yep, that's just a door to the normal. And that seems to be it, yeah. So basically, if we come back here with an amulet that can unlock... Or scrolls. I don't think there are scrolls that go as high as level 100. Ow! As far as lockpicking goes. I don't think any are that good. So I would have to enchant an amulet or get something made for that. But this is probably the highest concentration of the best loot in the game is inside this building. Alright, okay, we're gonna try the boots. That's some good levitation there. We're levitating 78 points. That was really nice, actually. Yeah, I have the boots. The boots first, please. And now, I'll give you the potion. On the following condition, you must drink it here, before my eyes. You should act immediately, and I need to observe you very carefully. Agreed? Yeah, I'm perfectly fine with... I'm not ready to cure my disease that's gonna kill me. No, I am ready. Let me use it as I please. No. I'm fine with using it right now to cure my disease immediately. So yes, give me the potion. Good. Open your mouth and close your eyes. I mean, you could hand it to me first, and I can drink it myself. You don't need to drink it. You don't need to, like... Fine. Good. Now swallow. Goodness. Good grief. Look! It's... Cue Anakin gif. It's working. Remarkable. Check your skin, your eyes, your tongue. Amazing. I think it worked. No sign of the disease at all. Of course, you still have corpus disease, just like I planned, but all your symptoms are gone. Marvelous. We'll try it on some of the more desperate inmates, but I'll answer any questions you have before you go. So wait, you didn't cure my disease? I mean, I'm fine with just not suffering the consequences, I guess. Unless I have to retake the potions again and then move into a Far Cry 2 malaria pill swallowing issue. I know Morrowind doesn't have that, but that would have been a pain if they had some mechanic like that. Like, oh yeah, every now and again you had to go back to Fear here and take your potion of Resist Corpus. Alright, what can you tell me about... See? No more symptoms. Amazing. It surprised myself. Corpusarium. The Dwemer piece. Thank you for your gift. Plunder the dungeon. Blah, blah, blah. Already asked about that. The potion. It worked, didn't it? Remarkable. Perhaps it'll work on the other inmates. I'll have to proceed carefully, of course, but you may be the exceptional case. Alright, you have nothing more. So now, what do I have? Resist common disease, resist blight disease, and corpus immunity. So in other words, okay, those were actually all damaged. So I'm going to need to go to a Imperial Shrine. So while I'm thinking about it, there's nothing else I need to do here. Except put my boots back on. I wanted those boots. Dude, I'll pay you for the boots. I will pay you for the Dwemer boots of flying. We're going to use a Divine Intervention scroll. I have lots. Ah, we made it to Wolverine Hall. As the Fighters Guild, I want to talk to the Imperial Cult. Imperial Shrine, that's good enough. There's the shrine itself. Yes. Can you restore my attributes? There we go. Everything is in order as it should be. Why is our endurance buffed? What is buffing our endurance? I actually don't know. We are ready to level up. No, not quite. Okay. Our reputation's only 2. I thought it would be higher. But we can now kill things with the bow, which is nice. We should go back to Caius. Tell him the good news that we are cured. I can't jump over this, can I? Nope, I am lame. I am lame and I can't jump. Hey, Revere. Do I have anything to sell you? Dwemer coins? Awesome. I'll see the Dwemer coins. The Kugudi hide. Do I have any potions of cure disease? I don't need those anymore. Yep, we're all good there. I can sell you that potion. 280. Awesome. Alright, let's go talk with Caius. Okay, so it took us a good hour and 20 minutes to get through what the title of the stream is for. That felt faster than that, but I don't know. We'll keep going.
There's someone watching me. I can tell.
I want some different pauldrons and hopefully a different helmet eventually. But we're good for now. Caius, thank you for your report. I'm very happy that you've been cured. Unfortunately, I have a bit of bad news. I've been recalled to the Imperial City. You'll be promoted to operative, and we'll head the Blades here at Vardenfell until I return. I've only waited here to give you your final orders before I go. Alright. You've been recalled, you said. Internal politics. So concerned about my sugar. Thought about refusing the recall, but they have members of my family back in the capital. I'm afraid it might have something to do with the problem with the succession. When the Emperor's health declines, factions are maneuvering for advantage. They've begun a while. That's why you're promoted to operative. See, it's always in hindsight that the next Elder Scrolls game seems obvious in the previous one. Like, all this talk about succession and trouble within the Empire and stuff like that, it makes sense of the story of Oblivion makes sense. I don't know if there's any hints about dragons in Oblivion, so Skyrim to Oblivion may not have that. But I bet we're all going to be like, oh yeah, obviously that's what the next story is in the sequel to Skyrim, whatever that happens. But I bet there's stuff that just directly tells you what's gonna happen in Skyrim that we're just completely oblivious to. Promoted to operative. That makes you the ranking Blades agent here in the Vardenfell district, as far as I know. As far as I know. There may be other Blade agents that I don't know about. It wouldn't surprise me. I may be gone a while, and you'll have expenses. Here's some gold, and you can use the house until I return. And I won't be needing these blacks or the ring while I'm in Cyrodiil. Maybe they'll come in handy. Take good care of them. Alright, so we got Kai's black shirt, black pants, and ring. I don't know why we need black clothing. We're not sneaking all that often. What do I have to do to head the Blades? There's nothing to it. Each agent has his own assignment and reports directly to Cyrodiil. You're promoted to operative mostly to preserve your independence. You're no fool. The days of the Empire are almost over. When the Emperor dies, 9 hells are going to break loose. Forget about the Imperial City. Think locally. Worry about the 6th house and dig out there and squabbles between the great houses and the colonists. The rest of the political nonsense doesn't amount to a plate of scuttle. So basically he's like, yeah, stuff's about to go down in the Imperial City. I gotta go back and deal with that. If the crap hits the fan, you hold Vardenfell together. Alright. I guess we can do that. Also, what is the... What is my last orders? Continue pursuing the Nerevarine prophecies, as the Emperor commands. First, go to the Hall of Wisdom and Justice, and get Mehermilo to help you find the lost prophecies. She's being watched. If something has gone wrong, find her private quarters. She'll leave you a message in there under the code word Amaya. And then take the lost prophecies to Namani Messiah. From that point, you'll have to follow her directions and follow the prophecies. Good luck. Alright, is there anything else I wish to ask him before he leaves? Do anything on Morrowind history? Oh. I guess he has a book for us. What can you tell me? Do you have any last little advice? How about anything about the great houses? House Tovani. No. Nothing really there. Fast Eddie. Ed Threeman. Also Fast Eddie. Also Eddie the Rat. It's a rare commodity. A former Telvanni wizard who's gone Imperial and joined the Mages Guild. A colorful but unreliable character. He is an invaluable source of information on Great House Tovani. He has a small house here in Balmora. Alright, I don't know why I need to talk to Fast Eddie at some point, but I think I do. I don't think I told you about the dreams. You're worrying me, Safia. You're not going looping on me, are you? Word of advice, in Morrowind, if you have disturbing dreams, the temple says you're going crazy. They want to lock you up. If you have disturbing dreams, I think it means something. And the temple thinks you're a prophet or witch. And then they want to lock you up. So take my advice and keep a lid on it. Can do, crazy old Scumbin man. Can do. Do you have any last bit of training? Hand-to-hand, speechcraft, or unarmored? Don't really need any of that. Alright. Later, Caius. You realize as soon as you move out, I am getting rid of your skooma pipe. Alright, so we do need to go down to Vivek and Ebonheart. I think what we're going to do is we're going to go to Ebonheart first, and then we'll go to Vivek. Technically, we'll go to Vivek, then Ebonheart, and then back to Vivek. Is there anything I can drop off here that I don't need? Oh, I forgot that his stuff's enchanted. Fortify sneak when used. Chameleon when used. And when is your ring? Oh. Fortify luck and security. That's useful. We'll equip that. Where's Mephi? I don't know who you're talking about. Alright, well, I'm thinking about it. Oh. Where's the muffin? Muffin's right there. Muffins are tasty. Alright, let's repair some of my gear while I'm thinking about it. I don't think there's anything I need to leave behind here. I think we're good. Great, it's raining. What time is it? It's 10 p.m. Great. All the shops are closed, but we can still travel. Alright, let's head. We're gonna head down to Vivek in Ebonheart. Oh, where can you find the muffin in game? I don't know. Also, your game does not look like this. That would be because I'm running a bunch of mods. So if you want your game to look very similar to what I'm running, look for the Step Project Morrowind modding guide. Is the best thing to Google. And I installed everything on that, plus Morrowind Rebirth. And probably Morrowind Rebirth, I think, adds the muffins. But, back to game. The wheat is winnowed, and under the harrow, the earth is preparing for planting. The Inwa must die, and their flesh serve to sweeten the soil. What do you mean? You foreigner, you must die. Beasts and men, outlander mer, all must die. Flee his wrath, and quit this land. You would live, or your flesh shall feed the earth. Can you do this on Xbox? No, you're not going to be able to mod it on Xbox, unfortunately. Aren't you a pleasant man to talk to? Yeesh. Well, okay. Technically, modding on console is a possibility, but you would have to mod your console as well, which generally is a bad thing. So, like, you can do it. Like the game, the console version has the capability of loading mods, or so Bethesda claims. But the only way to get mods onto your console would be by modding your console. Which is not a suggested course of action. Hey, I wish to travel to Ebonheart. Yeah, it's not something you want to do. So unfortunately, if you are playing on Xbox, you're not going to be able to get it to look like this. Unfortunately, it is what it is. Alright, so we need to head to the Imperial Cult Shrine and report that we succeeded in removing the haunting from this man's house. And then get our next quest. And then I think we'll spend the rest of the night at the Six Fishes here. It is a wonderful game. I mean, for me, it's within my top 5 favorite games of all time. And honestly, it's not the best game ever, but it's certainly one of my favorites. It's wonderful. Alright. I'm just glad this isn't all locked up after dark. Hey, Kane. Yes, I took care of the haunted house. So, you've taken care of that haunted house problem for Nethalas. Very good. I hope the 200 gold that I gave you covered your expenses, and here's something else for you. When I have a choice, I like to go around trouble, rather than into trouble. And these scrolls come in handy with that. If you're ready for another Shrine Sergeant mission, speak to me again. So you have... Those are chameleon scrolls, I believe. A reminder, check with me from time to time concerning your advancement in the Imperial Cult. As you labor for the 9, you'll rise in rank according to your efforts. Congratulations, I'm promoted to Initiate. You've shown to be a loyal and diligent member of the Imperial Cult, Safia. As a token of your appreciation, here's a gift that may make your labors a little bit easier. And please remember to check your advancement in our ranks regular. Advancement, you have the attributes and skills we expect in our higher ranks, but you have not yet dedicated enough time in service to the 9 toward advancement. I wish... Do you have any other orders for me? But I did get an amulet. A Marian amulet, which is an amulet of Mara, I think, which is fortify a bunch of stuff. Well, thanks for stopping by. Hope you were enjoying your time on the stream, and glad I could help. I don't want to sell the Maran amulet, but I'm not going to use it. It doesn't seem all that useful. There we go. Not long ago, we drove a coven of witches from the old data ruin of Ashal Mawaya. However, one witch escaped, a dark elf named Thessadral. But just recently, the egg miners from nearby Asha Shea egg mine have complained that their mine is cursed. Perhaps Thessadral has taken refuge there. Go to the Asha Ahe egg mine near the village of Kull. If you find the witch Thessadral, kill her. And when you are sure that the wicked creature is dead, return and report to me. Here's some gold for expenses. Where is that egg mine exactly? It is east of the ruins of that, just south of the village of Kull. Anything else you can tell me about Thessadral? That she can summon bone walkers. Great! I hate bone walkers. Bone walkers are the worst. Alright. So next time we head up to the Ashlander camp, we'll attempt to kill the witch. Because that's, if we go back to world map, her place is probably right there-ish. And that's the Ashlander camp, so we'll go up to Kull, down there, and then over to the camp. Next time we go up there. But first, we're going to spend the night at the Three Fishes. Because it's 4... Okay, we'll spend a few hours. It's 4 a.m. We don't need to rest that long. Pleased to meet you. Welcome to the Imperial Town of Epenhart. Latest rumors? Yeah, what are the latest rumors around? One hears whispers in Epenhart that of the Lord's mail that has disappeared. The best armor in all of Tamriel, it is. The Lord's mail, you say? I want it. I really want it. I really want it for this character. I want the Lord's mail. That or the ebony mail. That would be nice too. What can you tell me about? You don't trust me enough. Oh. Okay, we're gonna play that game, huh? We can play that game. See? It's not so hard to trust me. Lord's Mail? Taken from the Imperial Commission here, right? You're a friend. So if I were you, I'd talk to Ruffinius there. He keeps his ears open. The Imperial Commission. Ruffinus. Alright, alright. Out of curiosity, you do training. What kind of training do you do? There's nothing that I need. Hello, guard. Hello, Jocelyn. Little advice. The Imperial Legion may be recruiting. From what I hear, units are at full strength in their town forts, but there might be openings up on the frontier up at Fort Darius. Speak to Frald the White, Knight Bachelor, the Chapel Steward at the Heartmark Legion Fort. Alright. Yeah, no, no one else here.
Guy asks way too many questions.
That is a voice line I haven't heard in a long time. It's a pretty rare one. Yes, I would like a bed. Thank you. Hello, Venice. You do training. You do marksman training. Alright, alright. Marksman to 30. 31. 32. 33. We'll do up to 33. We're running. I don't think we could even pay for one more. We're at 400. 12 p.m. Oh, it was until noon. We're just gonna rest. You have ascended to level 9. Everything you do is just a bit easier, more instinctive, more satisfying. It is as though you had suddenly developed keen senses and instincts. Now where are we with that last point? Let's put that last point into strength, why not? But now we have agility of 44. And strength is boosted by our armor up to 77. Agility of 44 is nice. Longblade at 62. Alright. So let's leave Ebonheart here. Let's catch a boat back to the foreign quarter in Vivec, and we'll make our way through the cantons of Vivec. I'm sorry, Bizo, or Bizayo 22. I have no idea what you just said, but welcome to chat, welcome to the stream. Hope you enjoy your time here, and I hope you're having a wonderful day. All I got was to play out of that. Now, where is... I know the ships are broken, and they're in the walls. But where are the captains? Actually, fine, screw it. Out. The way of the door. We'll walk there. Oh, hey, Kuguri. Let's practice some marksmanship. It's up to 33 now. We actually hit! I can kill things! Ha 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 ha! we can actually train marksmanship without having to actually go to a trainer. That's beautiful. And it's also useful. Because while Longblade is where I tend to do most of my damage, it's nice to be able to hit things from a distance as well. I'll make sure to dispose of the corpse. Even if it's just softening a target before we run in with the sword, marksmanship is nice. Or if there's skeletons that we can't reach that also have bows, it'd be nice to be able to hit them. Alright. So we have a few quests down in Vivec here. First one is... let's just go to our journal real quick. Quests. We have The Short Unhappy Life of Dinar Uvalas. While in St. Ohm's area of Vivec, I heard rumors of a woman whose husband has been missing for days. And she is... where is she? She works in St. Ohm's Breweries and Fishmongers Hall. So if I get to St. Ohm's Brewers and Fishmongers Hall is where I want to head. Then there's also... Lariel's debt. I do need to talk with the Fighters Guild, who is in the Foreign Quarter. Those are the two main ones, and then there's the mysterious killings in Vivec. Which I don't think I'm gonna do now. I think that's a much higher level thing. And then there's also the Lost Prophecies, which she is over at one of the places. Alright. So we're gonna go up to the Foreign Quarter first. We're gonna go see the gondolier here. And we'll take a ride up to the Foreign Quarter, go up to the Fighters Guild. We get clarification on a quest. Because I was stupid and didn't actually get clarification on the quest. But I have the quest in my journal, but I didn't have enough of it for it actually to trigger dialogue. Alright. Trainer acrobatics while we're here. Sorry if that's obnoxious, but it's effective. High acrobatics is not necessary for this character, but it certainly is useful to have. I want Orndaner armor. The problem is they'll attack you on sight if you're wearing it. So that makes it a little inconvenient. Mages Guild. Nope, don't need Mages Guild. I need Fighters Guild. There we go. And then talk with the orc down here. And maybe we're high enough rank where the other guy will give us quests too? Maybe? Yes, I'm here for about the orders, the debt money, and I didn't click debt money last time. L'Oreal Stone, we found the rat in the pot in Alderun. Go there and collect the 2,000 settlement she owes us and report back to you. Alright. And I don't get advancement. Yep. But I am a warder, so I do have that rank under my belt. Do you have orders for me? Until you're a better rank? Alright. So you don't have any orders for me yet. Just the orc has orders. And we got the clarified, so that's up in Aldrun. We'll get there eventually. But for now, we're going to go to St. Ohm's Canton. That's supplies chest. Did I already raise the supplies chest here? I did not. Let's do that. Alright, so St. Ohm's Canton is that far one? No, it's that one. It's the one with the praying dude on it. Alright. Let's make sure we don't die. That was highly unfortunate, as this fall I didn't want to risk it. I did not want to risk that second fall. I didn't jump out far enough. That was the problem. It's a Saint. Athletics up to 37. Not bad. Not bad at all. St. Ohm's is straight ahead. We got a quest there. And then we'll go on to the Hall of Ministry and of Justice? Or whatever. Poochie the Dova, hello, welcome to chat. Welcome to the stream today. Hope you're doing well. Nice to see you again. Still have hardly explored any of this map. Compared to other times I've played. So we need to go to the Fishmonger's Hall. Which I believe is up in the Wasteworks, so... Acrobatics training away! There we go. St. Elm's Wasteworks. Don't need to do as much running. Now, the Fishmonger's Hall. Is that this side or the other side? Taylor's and Dyer's Hall. You dropped me as a host? Well, thanks. Why my thing didn't alert me to that? Twitch alerts, come on. Can I replay that alert? Huh. That's weird. Thank you so much for the host. I don't know why my Twitch alert didn't go for that. Maybe it'll just be delayed and... Yeah. No. In lieu of accidentally clicking new game. There we go, Brewers and Fishmongers. I don't know why would you mix Brewers and Fishmongers together? Huh. I don't know. Apparently they want fishy smelling beer. That's not who I was looking to talk to. This is who. Greetings, traveler. Perhaps I might interest you in some wares, although it's hard to work with my poor husband gone missing. Oh, what happened to your poor husband? Yes, my husband. Denaro Villas is missing again. What happens with him? See, he has a problem with skooma, and although he swears he's been trying to stop, last time he disappeared, it was for days, and when he came back, he didn't look so good. I'm worried that he might be infected with corpus, or something equally horrible. Do you think you might be able to help find him for me? Brewing with fish oil. Fish beer? I don't know. I don't really like beer to begin with, so I don't know if fish beer would make it better or worse. Yeah, I can help you find your husband. You will? I can't tell you how relieved that would make me. Dinar and his no-good friends sometimes take to the underworks near here when they've got some skooma. You might find him down there. Alright, I'll look. I shall look for him. It is Morrowind. Who knows? I mean, they have their own weird beers, like Sujama. Maybe Sujama is all fish-based. I don't know. I mean, it kicks like a slaughterfish. Underworks. So we go down the canal works. And then below the canal works. Underworks. Oh hey! Rat. Die. There we go, one hit. I'm just happy that this bow is slightly viable now. Come on. There we go. Oh, that's why I attacked him. It's a blighted rat. But I mean, we're at level 9, and the bow is finally viable. Because we went and we spent about $7 grand on marksman training. Now if this guy was here... Is that him over there? I don't know, I can't tell. No, that's it here, right? That's what she was afraid of. That he'd become a corpus monster, and look what I found. I found a corpus monster. I personally, I don't know what else you would do if you just finished up Tribunal. What guilds did you do on Vardenfell? Maybe do a different guild? I loved Blood Moon. I've only actually played through Blood Moon once. But it was great. I love Blood Moon. Corpus Stalker had iron arrows on him. And Dinar's ring. So yeah, I'm sorry, lady, but your husband's not coming back. I may have killed him. In self-defense. Because he was an infected zombie. I mean, while it's not as dark of a game as The Witcher 3, Morrowind does have some moments where, there's actually quite a few quests where it's like, oh hey, this person's missing. Turns out they're dead. And you gotta tell a loved one that, oh yeah, your loved one's dead. Okay. That's kind of what this character is. This character is a fighter paladin sort of thing, so I'm doing Fighters Guild. I'm also an Imperial, and strong belief in the Empire, so Imperial Cult, Imperial Legion, Fighters Guild. I want to do House Redoran, but I haven't joined yet. And I want to do Legion, but I haven't joined yet. And then the main quest. I don't know if I'm going to do Tribunal Blood Moon. I think I will with this character. But then we are transferring the character over, and then we're going to be starting Oblivion. And Oblivion will definitely be doing Fighters Guild and main quest. No, actually, I don't know what we're going to do in Oblivion. We'll see. We'll see what happens with Oblivion. We shall see. Yes, about your husband gone missing. You didn't do. From what I remember, the houses are really interesting questline stuff to do. You found my husband's ring? Oh, he must have. Oh no, the worst has come to pass. Can't say I'm surprised, though it is difficult to hear. He has been heading towards such an end for years now. Thank you for your help, Safia. Please, take this for your reward. Maybe they'll do you some good. They actually, potions of cure common disease don't do anything for me anymore due to the fact that I'm immune to all diseases. But thank you for your generosity. I barter. Could I just sell you back those cure common disease potions? I can. Oh, okay. Stealth is definitely possible in Morrowind, and stealth can be insanely good in Morrowind late game. I have played a stealth character. Specifically, it was a stealth archer. Oh. And it was awesome. At the end, the stealth damage with bows, once you get everything high enough, it was great. You hit every time, and you can just kill things before they even get to you. It's great, but getting there is really hard. That is why my stealth character, basically their backup was Claymore. Yeah, it's super hard to get started as stealth. Alright. So we finished that quest. Now let's just double check our quest journal. If I can hit the right buttons. Options. Alright, so Umbra, Mysterious Guns of Vec, blah blah. Fighters Guild. Fighters Guild. Fighters Guild, favored for orcs. That's back in Caldera. Yep. Alright. So we are on Mehamilo and the Lost Prophecies. We need to go see her at Thing, and if she's not there, then we need to check her private room and check for code word Amaya. Alright. I really wish I could have kept those Dwemer Bloots flying. But unfortunately not. You're a named ordinator. You're actually not mean. Huh. Huh. What can you tell me about... Do you have a little secret? A little advice? Latest rumors? Do you know what I heard about Baram? The other day he woke up in the temple and couldn't remember how he got there or why he went there. He made a big joke of it, saying he must have been tired. He must have been tired one. Must have tied. I don't know. Forgot a lot. Alright, so if I run to a guy named Baram, I'll ask him about something. Alright. That was just some random person. Alright, you got nothing really that I need to ask about. Alright. Now, the library. Not seeing any red-haired Dunmer.
Pathetic creature. You should learn to dress yourself before venturing out.
I should learn to dress myself. I'm wearing clothes, lady. She doesn't seem to be here. Personally, I would be starting Oblivion again, but that's because I'm not really a fan of horror games. So, that's just my preference, but you do whatever you want to do to have fun. It's your time, you have fun with it. Hall of Wisdom. Alright, so she's not here. Check her quarters. Which I have no clue where they are. And wow, that is a steep incline. Like, that's above 45 degrees. That's... Like, if you saw that in any other game, that's impassable. That's the library. It's the Hall of Justice. The architecture of this building is the stupidest maze-like architecture ever.
Not now, Outlander. Head on.
Canon offices. Milo's quarters. Ah, crap. Alright. So I can open it. Should be no problem to open this. It's just whether or not that ordinator is going to see me and be mad. Turn around, please. Yup. Nope. Nope. Not dealing with that. So if you would be so kind as to not stand here and look at me, that'd be great. Actually, can I get you to turn around? Come on. Turn around. How far along am I? This is stream 11, I want to say? I mean, we're level 9. I'm trying to think of how far in the main quest we are. Maybe a third of the way through the main quest? Maybe? We're a good ways into
Not now, Outlander.
Fighters Guild.
Head on.
No, you turn! Come on. We haven't started the Legion yet. We haven't started House Redoran yet. And we're a little ways into the Imperial Cult. So we got plenty of time. I don't think this stream will switch over to Oblivion for a good another month and a half. Oh, come on. Can I talk with you? Come on, dude. I just want you to turn around. Alright. Let's walk away. And then walk back. Hey, dude. Come on. You moved! I didn't know you would move. I don't know why he wasn't moving earlier. Let's see here. I saw the note on the desk there, but I want to see if there's anything else that she could provide that would be useful. Nothing in the chest of drawers. Rising force quality. That'll be good. Alright, no to Maya. Well, Maya, sorry I missed you. I had to run some old documents over to the Inquisitor at the Ministry of Truth. And I'm likely to hide up there for a while. Why don't you meet me there as soon as you can? Then we can leave together as soon as I'm done. And Maya, don't forget to bring the 2 Divine Intervention scrolls you borrowed. Or if you use them, buy a couple new ones for me. I think we're going to need them soon. Gennard Moline at the Mages Guild in the Foreign Quarter keeps them in stock. Avelis Saram is the guard at the entrance. Just tell her you're looking for me and she'll let you in. Your faithful friend Mehra. P.S. I left a couple of levitate potions here just for you, just in case you don't remember. I couldn't remember if you knew the spell or not, so I drew a couple from stock. Alright. That sounds like a coded message that someone's in trouble. In Divine Intervention, we have 4 scrolls. Don't need to worry about that. Okay, that's the library. I want to leave. How do I leave this building? There we go.
You may speak.
Alright, we need to get up there now. What's gonna be the best way to do that? Hello, statue of Vivek. A bunch of coda flowers and stuff. I do like the other statue. It is... It's a cool depiction. Fighting a giant bug, I guess. I think it's a... Yeah, I know I have to levitate up there. I was gonna see if I could jump up and get a higher perch before going up. I think it's just a black shulk. Take a quality rising force. And up we go. Hopefully we don't fall to our deaths. That'd be nice. Hey, Cozy, welcome to the chat, welcome to the stream today. Hope you are well on this fine day. And that's locked. Fortunately, now we can't move any faster. Cassie, how many points of levitation is that? Rising force quality. It doesn't tell us how much levitation it is. That's unfortunate. Ah, you're the person I need to talk to. Vivek's temple is nice. It is a nice tiered temple with the waterfalls and like the concentric rings of terraces of moats. Looks nice, actually. I'm sorry, no pilgrims allowed in the ministry. I'll have to ask you to leave, but you're not here to visit anyone, are you? I am. I'm here. Maras said you would come. I'd say you seduced me with magic or stole my key. It opens all 3 exterior doors. The upper back door is best. You'll need the other keys. You'll need other keys for other doors inside. Search for the keys in desks. No one carries keys while on duty. Mahara is in the prison keep, in her cell on the far right. Said you'd bring some scrolls to get out. Yes, indeed, I did bring the scrolls. Some of us are sympathetic to the dissident priests, but kill an ordinator and you'll lose that sympathy. Here's the key to the entrance. Now get going. Alright, alright. Time to pull a jailbreak. Alright, so she said the far door is the best. I'm going to just equip the bow just so I'm not tempted to kill anyone. We have a muffin for good luck. Oh, actually, Caius's black pants and black shirt might actually come in handy because they do grant bonus to sneak. And then there's that... Ooh, scroll the eye maze. Okay. Just in case things get hairy. Oh, snap. Nope, time to run. Nope! Run away from the ordinators. this is bad, this is bad, this is bad. Thankfully, nobody carries keys on them. Don't know who you are, but you're not hostile to me. That's another door. Since nobody carries keys on them, I don't need to worry about killing anyone to get a key. Fortunately, I do this amulet of opening, which should let me through here. What do you have in here? Some stuff. Inquisitor's desk. There's the door. Key.
Wretched.
Ow. I am screwed. Alright. That did not work out at all. Mental note, don't grab a key from someone who's just standing right there. Alright, now let's see if I can get through here without... Actually, I should be able to use a lockpick if I also use Caius's ring. Did Caius's ring wear off? No. Alright. What is the... That's the wrong way to go. Apparently, these people are not hostile to me. Also, apparently I need something that's in that desk. So now the trick becomes, how do I get whatever's in that chest, or what's in the desk without dying? Save and talk to them. Alright, I'll do it. I'll save and... Grand Inquisitor. I don't care who you are or why you're here, but no one comes in here without proper authorization. Now, what do I need for proper? Am I supposed to believe such a tale? Gods! Seize him!
Your wounds are great.
Yeah, that was a bad idea. I'm sorry, Dill. That was not a smart idea. So we're gonna do pants, which give us chameleon 20%, and then the shirt, which is sneaking. Nope. Wait for it. There we go. Give me the key.
Help God!
Nope.
Die!
I'm screwed. I'm screwed. I'm
There is
screwed.
no escape.
Oh. Oh, that didn't help at all. Not at all. Great. Just great. Alright. Go back through here. Sup?
Ow!
Ow! No, stop with the zapping. No zap. You are fast. I don't like you. Oh, come on. I was totally hidden. He couldn't have seen me. I have another one of those. I wanna... I just want to get a key out of there. Just let me have the key.
Wretched thief.
Move it. Move it. Ow. Stop it.
Ow!
You inward.
I'm dead.
Ow!
I'm dead. You know what? Let's see if we can get away with not. And that leads outside. This is just a storage area.
Amatwa was yours.
Guards, intruder.
You will die!
Alright, so mental note, don't talk with her. No, I don't want to die. Don't want anything to do with the dying or the hurting. No, please. Stop it.
Have you?
Stop. Stop.
Now you die! Now you die!
How are you so much faster than me?
Oh! Ah!
Your life's end is approaching!
Also, her weapon sucks. I don't know if I need a key. I remember doing this without a key. If memory serves, I need to go up.
You will die.
How fast are you? Seriously. That's the prison keep.
Ow!
Ow. Alright, so from here,
There is no escape.
we go. And where's her cell? No, that's the wrong one. Oh, great, now I'm locked in. Alright. 100 sneak every time. Yeah, you lucky son of a gun, you. We need this. Because we need to run.
Die, Fetcher.
Run. Jump. Run. Outrun him. Keep going.
You.
Keep going. Let me.
There is no escape.
Yeah. Get down. Get down. Alright, we're gonna do a save. Here. The back right. So it'd be this one. Haha! Seems like it's the right one. Yes! The whole Divine Intervention scrolls and scrolls of teleportation really make you question the prison system that they have in Tamriel. Especially because you can just learn Mark and Recall as spells. And if you imprison a spellcaster, do you constantly feed them potions of silence so they can't cast spells, maybe? Yes, I have them. I'll need one Divine Intervention scroll of myself for my plan. Getting out will be a lot faster and safer if you too have one. But if you haven't got one for yourself, maybe you can find some way out. Now listen, here's my plan. Give me a Divine Intervention scroll. I'll meet you at the secret dissident priest's monastery at Holamayan. For safety, we will travel separately. When you get out of here, look for a woman named Belanta Horatia at the East Docks in Ebonheart. Tell her I sent you and that you want to go fishing. She'll bring you to Holamayan by boat. I'll meet you there and we can get the lost prophecies from Gabias Barello, the leader of the dissident priests. And magic conceals the entrance, so speak with Valian Anayan, a monk at the locked door, about the hidden entrance. I mean, it's not that hidden if you have a dude standing there at the entrance. What else can you tell me about the place? Secret monastery of the dissident priests. The monastery itself is beneath the surface of a remote island along Azura's coasts, with only a single entrance hidden from view by hills and vegetation. The monastery is further protected by a magical shield which opens only at dawn and dusk. The magical twilight hour is sacred to Azura. Alright. So, she's gonna go her separate ways. And she took one of my Divine Intervention scrolls, right? Good. So... we're going to save. And Divine Intervention away. We are in Ebonheart. So we need to go talk with someone at the docks about going fishing. Ow. Okay, that could have nearly killed us. I really should watch my health. I really hope that they're not...
Ow!
What did I just say? I really should watch where I fall. Alright, now... because these boats are all glitched and messed up, let's hope the person I need to talk to isn't in a wall somewhere. Though, if memory serves... no. It's a small boat, so it might be her. Yep, you're the one. Do I know you? Right, you're Safia. My friend said you might want to go fishing. Yes, I would like to go fishing. Yes, I know a fine place. Excellent fishing. My friend Milo said it's her favorite fishing spot. Are you ready to go? Yes. Good. Oh, okay. Fine. Now you're gonna spoil it. What if you didn't have the gold for it? And you're the monk. The monastery is here on this island. Take the stone pathway north from the docks, the path uphill. The entrance is hidden by magical shield. Wait or rest at the head of the path, and the patrol will open at dusk and dawn only. The magical twilight hour is sacred to Azura. You can find her at the library. You can, okay. I love the pathway that they made for going up here. with all the rocks. I'm trying to remember where on the map we are exactly. Let's do some marksman training. That was a one-hit kill. I don't know where that came from, but 2 one-hit kills on a diseased rat and a rat. It's actually pretty incredible. Alright, now where is this? We're there. That right there, actually, is a Dwemer ruin I have to go to for a different quest. So we'll probably head there later. Let's see. I was turned into Legolas. I was debating about stopping the stream here because it is 4. Taking a break for dinner and maybe come back later. I think this is a good stopping point right here. We will stop here. We'll keep the streams consistent at about 2.5 hours. So we're gonna save. And I am working on uploading all of the previous streams to YouTube, so they're also there instead of just in this VOD stuff for Twitch. So I'll probably get 1 or 2 more. Episodes 1 through 3 are up on YouTube right now. And my YouTube channel is the same as Twitch, youtube.com/thorsand11. So if you need to find it there. Yeah, so I'll upload 1 or 2 more tonight. I'll get them. They're already uploaded. I just gotta make them public and fill out some information. But yeah, so thank you guys all for watching today. Hope you enjoyed the this time in Morrowind. Next stream, which might be tonight, might not be, it'll definitely be tomorrow night. We'll talk with the Descendant Priests and probably go deal with some necromancers in a dwarven ruin. Should be fun. So thank you guys all for watching, and catch you guys on the next one.